to be so close, like there's no looking back when you're that close. I mean, I've had clients who come in second or third at nationals and then they talk about quitting, and I look at them like, are you crazy? You don't get runner up, you don't get that close and quit.
Tanji Johnson, runner-up at the Fitness Olympia for the past 2 years. Both years, the title has been won by fellow professional fitness competitor Adela Garcia.
Adela's a good friend of mine, and I respect her so much, and I tell her all the time, I said, I actually prefer to compete against you and to be able to win the championship from you. I would prefer to win it from her than for her to retire and then for me to be the next person up and then have everybody clicking at my heels. I definitely feel like I'm in a good place because I'm not the champ. I am a 6-time champ, but I've never been the champ. So I don't have the pressure of maintaining a championship title. I'm just the person trying to take it from her. Oh.
When you see an athlete this close to a show, typically you can see the exhaustion on their face. I noticed this with Tanji, but the thing that was different was the motivation and perseverance. This workout truly summarizes the meaning of perseverance.
For curls, so let me just go ahead and get that out of the way. Psych!
Put it up, them bruises are beautiful. These key ingredients are beautiful. Like cheekbone birthmarks in the shapes of roses, or third-degree burns that retired firemen earned. What a privilege! Like auntie not embarrassed of her scars, proves that she's cancerless, breastless, but breathless. That's pain. Like handcrafted scars, a tapestry of bruises. It's beautiful mutilation like branding and tattoos is. That's pain. Like ancient pagan practices of scarification. It damages skin horribly, but their marks demark royalty. That's pain.
I think I'd rather train heavy than do 50 reps.
Make me a vacuum, suck out the ash and the black fumes. Make me a tattoo, ink with the gospel, stamp with the anthem for the cosmos. Unearth my values, word in my rear view. That's in my heirloom, surrendering the temporary hoarding of a treasury that won't last. Hustling for more than cash, focus on the forecast. The last shall be first, when the first catch a whiplash. Cast it to the back, when the judgment comes to pass. When gunshots sound in the AM, just another notification. The breath ain't guaranteed, it either is the late show. God keep me faithful, why focus on the sparrow, hold it close to your neck like a capo. Call not to survive, but thrive in this hellhole. Conform to Jehovah, getting sober through the chokeholds. Wrestling with God, tapping out my ugly motives. With Yahweh controlling, I'm an ocean. When I'm open, just an opus for the most high. Cold Joe used to just a donkey for this king of mine.
I like to do hyperextensions with the row to work the core and the lower back, and then finish with the squeeze and the rear delts. All right, first set of 50. Another round.
Shines on like the L train leaving eternity.
Oh, I think typical of most rookies. It was an honor. I was definitely intimidated. It was almost like a dream experience. Like it's almost like it happened too fast. I remember when I did the Arnold, it was my pro debut. I remember thinking, wait a minute. 3 months ago, so I was totally just looking at these girls on this stage, and now I'm competing with them. I'm not ready. But it was an honor, and like I said, it was quite intimidating because it was an experience I hadn't had yet. And now here it is. I'm getting ready for my 9th Fitness Olympia. Not intimidating. I know exactly what to expect, down to the same venue, pretty much the same judges, almost the same competitors. Everything's about the same. I would say what's a struggle now sometimes is finding novelty in something that's not so novel anymore, when you've done it that many times and when it's very regular. And that's when you look, you get past all the outside, fluff of the fame, the attention, the excitement, and it goes down to the meat and potatoes of who you are, why you're here, and why you're doing what you're doing. And that's where I'm getting all my satisfaction from now, as opposed to all the frills in the beginning. mad at it. So I'm basically gonna do some straddle jumps, then I'm gonna get down and do some plyo push-ups. Then I'm gonna get back up and do straddle jumps, so I go back and forth.
Okay, cool.
So I'm attempting like 8, then 6, I'm sorry, 10, then 8, then 6, then 4. All right, I have a good beat to do this. All right, final part of the workout, get the legs in shape, even though they're done after 28 toe touches. 50 reps, plyometrics, different kinds. And you gotta finish everything. Time to pose. So this is Pete Grubbs of Construction Zone. He's my armrest. I ask him to come when I'm working out so I can rest on him. Just kidding, he's my nutritionist. It's time to pose.
Even though Tanji's body is exhausted, her mind seems strong. Confident would be a better way to describe the feeling I got from her.
First place, Tanji Johnson!
Thanks, Pete. Okay, I'm done.
Be sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss part 2 of No Looking Back, No Quitting. Comment below and tell us a time when you had to keep fighting for success and not give up.
You can't filter the filthiness, it's filling every crevice. Hard to the core and it's oozing out the edges.